is in that camp. But TechnoBuffalo's Jon Rettinger says there's more room to grow. John, I mean, you think the juggernaut can continue, yes?
Absolutely, I think continue. And you only have to look outside of U.S. shores to see why. The iPhone 5 is supposedly going to support China Mobile's proprietary 3G network with a subscriber base of over 670 million. Now, if you take in consideration Apple makes more per phone than any other device, that alone should be reason enough to be very, very excited about Apple stock in the future.
So, Eric, you're bearish on the stock, right? In fact, you don't think Apple can keep growing at this pace. You're on the other side of that trade.
Absolutely not, Maria. When you look at the company, 2/3 of revenue is coming from iPhone sales. Given that several analysts have said that the smartphone market is already saturated, it's competing with the sea of Android companies such as Samsung in a market where you've only seen 6% growth in smartphone sales this year.
Well, I mean, you know, isn't it true they've got a pipeline of products? I mean, whether it be new iPad, new tablets, new mobile phones. So wouldn't that be enough to generate growth?
I see it possibly generating some growth, but when one product is so dominant like the iPhone for Apple, you've got to be concerned that the other products have to come up and really start showing the same type of growth that the iPhone has.
John, do you think that's valid?
No, I don't. The smartphone market is very much a what have you done for me lately. According to Barron's, Android owners are very fickle. 34% are undecided whether or not to buy another Android device with their next phone, and 17% are saying they're going to look to buy an iPhone with their next device. And if you go outside long enough and you say it's going to rain, eventually it's going to rain. But I would not bring your umbrella prepared for tomorrow when it comes to Apple's
Let me ask both of you then. John, is there a level at which you would sell Apple, or do you just keep going? And Eric, is there a level below? If it goes down low enough, you'd start to buy it here. John, you first.
Sure. So certainly Apple's had tremendous growth year over year. I say ride this train out. Apple has a proven track record of winning devices. They've sold more iPhones year after year of every previous iteration. Now would not be a time to sell. I would look to see 2 or 3 generations down the road and see what Apple's doing around 2014.
So I'm pretty cautious because if you look at the overall market share of what's going on with the smartphone market, Samsung has definitely been dominant compared to the rate of growth of
But is there a level at which Apple would go down to that you'd start to buy the stock again?
I'd love a stock split, but you know, I think that
You think we'll get it? Stock split, will we get it?
We might get it.
Yeah, we put it in the Dow, theoretically. Gentlemen, thank you both.
Thank you very much.
And that'll
Thank you for having us.
Tomorrow, of course.
Thanks.
We might get that mini iPad, too. That 7-inch iPad that they said they'd never make. All right, heading toward the close. Kind of holding level here with the Dow up 66 points.
And with the Dow at nearly a 5-year high, will the German court and our Fed derail the rally?
Yeah, is our nation heading for another credit downgrade, as Moody warned? At least one top Democrat isn't so sure.